Howdy, welcome to the homestead. Today we're going to be talking about Coturnix quail. These are some quail that I hatched out from eggs that I ordered off of Amazon. The eggs shipped out from the seller on the Thursday before Easter, which meant they spent 4 days in shipping because of the holiday weekend. Wasn't very happy with that and didn't expect a very good hatch rate. So I got them the following Monday, which was April the 5th. Put them in the incubator on the 6th because anytime you order eggs through the mail, you should let them rest for 12 to 24 hours before incubating them, whether it's chicken eggs or quail eggs, any kind of eggs. And the hatch or the incubation period for Coturnix quail is 18 days. So it's quite a bit quicker than chickens and other birds and even other types of quail. But after 14 days, put them in lockdown, and we had our first hatch on day 17. Now we had our last hatch on day 20, and out of 33 eggs that we put in, we had 13 hatch. And I think the biggest reason for the low hatch rate was the amount of time they spent in shipping, and there was about a 4-hour period during the incubation that we had power outage here at the house, and I don't think that they got too cold. I put blankets on them and it was only 4 hours. So I think the biggest reason was the shipping, because most of the eggs that I inspected all the eggs that didn't hatch, and most of them had 0 development. So either they were not fertile eggs to begin with, or they were too long between hatch and incubation, or too big of temperature fluctuations during shipping. All that being said, we have now a total of 16 because I bought 3 more quail at the chicken swap, and so we have 16 quail. They are now 4 weeks old, all except for the 3 that I bought at the chicken swap. They're 5 weeks old. And the great thing about Coturnix quail, and why they're such a great homestead bird, is these birds start laying eggs at 6 weeks old, 6 to 8 weeks, and they're full butcher size at 8 to 10 weeks. So with the 18-day hatch time and 8 to 10 weeks to get to full size to eat, that's a really fast turnaround on your meat. And 6 weeks on eggs, yeah, the eggs are small. About 3 quail eggs equals about 1 chicken egg, but the turnaround speed is so fast compared to chickens. Chickens take 6 months to get the full maturity where they're laying eggs, and you're talking 6 weeks versus 6 months. So this is my first time raising quail, and so far it's going great except for the bad hatch rate. But from these quail I should have plenty of eggs to hatch of my own. And I'll show you here in a minute some close-ups of the birds, and I'll show you the rest of the cage. This is a double-sided cage, so I have one side that I can use as a grow out pen for the ones that I hatch off of these. These will be primarily my main breeding stock. I'm going to have to cull a couple of the roosters. I don't have an exact count right now because the feathers were not mature or fully in when I tried to check, and I couldn't really tell. But these are the jumbo brown. They're the standard colored quail, so it's real easy to color sex them. The hens have speckled chest feathers, and the roosters have a gold or a rusty colored breast feathers, but they have to be at least 3 or 4 weeks old before you can tell. And when I put these out last week, I couldn't tell yet. So when they get big enough, they start laying eggs and start crowing, then we'll worry about which ones are roosters and which ones are hens. No reason to worry about it now. But let me get you some shots of the birds and some shots of the rest of the pen, and I'll kind of try to get a wider angle and talk more about the concept of the pen we have here. So give me just a second. Here's an up close to the birds. These are the jumbo browns, so they get quite a bit bigger than your standard Coturnix quail. I think these usually max out at around 13 to 14 ounces, whereas a standard brown would be 8 to 9 ounces, so that's quite a bit bigger. You see, I've got a feeder there that I made based off of Slightly Redneck, his YouTube channel. If you haven't seen him, I highly recommend it, especially if you're interested in quail. He really knows what he's talking about, it seems. It seems, because this is my first time, but all of them that hatched are still alive, so I guess I'm doing something right. Alright, let me show you this pen. These things are spooky. They spook easily, and if you leave that cage cracked just for a second and turn your back, they will get out. I had 2 get out the other night when I was filling up the feeder.
Did you catch them?
I caught them and put them back. You were here.
No, I wasn't.
You told me they got out. Remember, they were up here on this thing.
Oh yeah.
So I've watched several videos and seen several different types of quail pens and come up with this design. I haven't cut the door in this side yet, but I've got these boards here because these this pen is made so that the eggs can roll out. The whole floor is on an angle, but since these birds are not fully grown, I was afraid that they were going to be able to get out through the hole where the eggs roll out. So I put this board up, and if I use this one as a grow out pen, I'll keep the board on it, but I have the option of taking it off because both sides are made the same. But this one, I can take the board off or just raise it up and reattach it and let the eggs roll out when they start laying eggs. And that's just a old crate. I took some of the slats off the side to give them a little place to get in and hide, because they do like to hide. These birds were designed to be eaten. The crazy chicken lady's got some eggs. So they are designed to be eaten. And they know it. So they're skittish and flighty. And they're very panicky. They don't like all the attention that I'm giving them right now. But they're beautiful birds. And so far, they don't make a whole lot of noise. They make a lot of different noises than what chickens make. I'm sorry if there's wind noise. It's very windy today. And I've got a new camera, so hopefully the video quality is better, and hopefully the audio quality is better, and the wind noise isn't too bad. But that's about it on the quail. When they start laying eggs, I'll put out an update. Oh, we do have one little crippled quail. That one there that's standing in the water, its neck is crooked. It was the last one to hatch. It hatched on day 20. Typically they hatch on day 18. And I guess we have a chicken named Derpy because it wasn't smart enough to hatch. Now I guess this is its cousin, Derpy Quail. Sorry about the abrupt end to that last clip. For some reason the camera stopped recording. And I gotta be careful about saying that too loud because it's got voice controls, and I think maybe that's what caused it to stop. But this is our quail, and I'm really excited about it. The quick turnaround, and I just love watching them, and they're beautiful birds, and they're just so fascinating how different they are from chickens and how fast they grow. It's just mind-blowing. What's your favorite part about the quail, Hope?
They're small, and when they were little, they would always try to escape, and I would always have to chase them around. It was so funny because they would always like go underneath places and stuff. And I thought they were really cute because they are very small. It's easy for me to catch them when they're smaller because they just come around like when they're littler, and when they're bigger now, it's kind of harder to catch them. A few days ago, 2 of them escaped and we had to catch them.
Okay. Luke, what do you think about the quail?
I love small animals, so that's why I like them. I love small animals and big animals.
You like small animals?
And big animals.
And you don't like medium-sized animals?
I like all of the kinds of animals, even if it's small or medium. I don't care which side they are, and I just love animals.
All right. Well, that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully the video quality is better. Hopefully the audio quality is better. And hopefully the content is better than the last video. But don't forget, if you like this video, to subscribe and like and leave a comment down below. That helps us to get noticed by YouTube. We're a small channel. We got 27 subscribers.
Daddy, phone.
I know, my phone's ringing. My phone's ringing.
And if you like this video, I'm sure that you would like the other videos that we make.
Yeah.
They come out on our channel.
Yeah, if you guys watched the whole crazy chicken lady, then I don't know what to say.
Stay tuned. There's more fun to come, and maybe some more serious videos and some silly videos and a little bit of variety.
And tonight we're gonna make a video of us trying chocolate bars.
Chocolate bars,
So
yes.
so go check that out.
So, if you like the content, or if you just like me, if you know me in person and you like me, subscribe and comment and give us a thumbs up. But until the next video, remember,
Phone stuff.
Jesus loves you and so do we. And thanks for watching.
As always, God bless you.